Hey guys, today is Sunday, February 2nd. I am so grateful that we made it through January, which felt like the longest month ever, and I'm ready for February. According to my calculations, I'm about 5 weeks pregnant today, which is incredibly early, I recognize. And the first trimester, I think no matter when you find out that you're pregnant, goes by so incredibly slowly. And it's felt like that with all of my pregnancies. But I kind of decided to go ahead and start sharing the news with a few people because I just feel that everything's going to unfold the way that it's meant to, regardless of what happens. So in the past, I definitely would have waited a little bit longer to share just because the chances of miscarriage in the first trimester are relatively high, and then they drop significantly once you're through that first trimester. But I think that for me, if I were to have a loss, I would want to have support. And if people don't know that you're pregnant, it can be more challenging for them to show up for you when you have a loss. So definitely, I think everyone should do what feels right for them, but this is what feels right for me right now. And I just have a lot of faith that it's going to happen and unfold exactly how it's supposed to. So symptom-wise, I am feeling pretty darn tired, which is a little scary because I'm only 5 weeks and I'm kind of just waiting for the bigger symptoms to hit, which typically happens in 6 to 8 weeks, somewhere in there. I have felt a little bit nauseous on and off, but mostly I've been more hungry. I've been going to sleep by like 8:30. My energy usually crashes really hard in the afternoon, which is challenging. So trying to get any kind of movement in kind of has to happen earlier in the day or it's not going to happen. I also noticed when I was working out this week that I am getting I'm getting out of breath more easily and a little bit lightheaded, which is a really normal pregnancy symptom, but it definitely poses a challenge when you're trying to work out. And yeah, last night was dealing with some insomnia. It's kind of been something I've dealt with on and off since my dad passed away, but last night was real bad. And then around 4 a.m., my almost 4-year-old peed all over the bed. So that was really fun. So it was a long night for all of us, and he's actually still sleeping. It's almost 9 and he's still sleeping. I guess he didn't sleep very well last night either. But I'm super happy because it's sunny today, so my big goal for the day is to get out and go for a nice long walk and just get my blood pumping, and I think that's gonna really help set the tone for a good day around here. I will probably start sharing the news with more people around that 8-week mark and probably even make it public, but I won't actually have any testing or ultrasounds or anything, probably not till later in the first trimester. I have decided this is the first time when I really don't have any desire to even test my blood levels to make sure like HCG hormone is going up and progesterone level looks good. I just kind of want to be as hands off and as intervention free as possible. With Nash, my almost 4-year-old, I had a lot of ultrasounds in the first trimester just because I was so nervous about having a loss. We had had a pregnancy loss before him, and so I did all of the things with him. And then with Gray, I chose not to do an early ultrasound, but I did just monitor my blood levels just to make sure they were increasing like they were supposed to. And this time around, I don't want to do that. I just want to just kind of be in the moment each day and let things unfold the way that they're supposed to. So we won't really know for sure about viability until we can hear a heartbeat. So usually we'll check for that around 10 weeks. I've been able to hear my babies around 9 weeks. So that will be the first time, which is crazy. That's not until like later in March. So it's going to be a long waiting game, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just being here now. I have chosen to use a midwife for my care. I have used a midwife with all of my pregnancies, which has been great. I've had planned home births and have yet to actually have a home birth. So I'm feeling kind of torn. My plan as of right now is to work with a midwife for all of my prenatal care and then transfer to a OB group around 30-ish weeks of pregnancy. But we'll see how things unfold with this pregnancy. I just love the ability to work with a midwife for care, like not have to go sit in an office with dozens of other pregnant women and, wait an hour to be seen for 10 minutes. I'm really excited about getting to utilize the midwifery care model again because it's something I really believe in and advocate for. And I think it will be really good. So I will check in again next week.